Now here we are in the colony. Now last time we had what was basically prom. So I guess we'll go check on how everyone's doing now. Hey Cal. Cal is digging at the garden with even more passion than usual. Stupid soldiers, he mutters, throwing weeds into a growing pile. They think they're so important. Well, you know, it's harder to grow stuff than it is to kill it. Not that they would know. He sighs and lets himself fall back into the dirt. There's only a war on nature because we keep pissing it off, he says, gesturing to the pile of green weeds. We're an invasive species. Literally. We just gotta figure out our niche in the ecosystem. Yeah, you're right, Cal. I mean, they don't care about the environment, and that's the whole reason why Earth ended up such a mess. But you think... Here, I know that that's something that you like. Food! Cal grabs the fruit from your hands and remembers his manners. He gives you a big hug. Thanks, Solana. I'm starving. How did you know? Because you've been working so hard. I wonder who's outside the gates? Dees? Okay. Dees is squatting at the edge of the colony, staring off into the wilderness with his arms wrapped around his knees. It doesn't matter, he mutters. Soon I'll be gone, and then you'll be gone. He puts one hand on the ground. We'll all be gone eventually. I mean, yeah, but that's a bit morbid. I mean, dude, we just had our prom. I mean, I know it was kind of ruined by Loom, but it was still fun. Why should I care for nature? Mars asks, flipping her hair over her shoulder. The only thing nature has ever done is kill my people. I refuse to be held hostage by a planet that doesn't want us here. She smiles through her overall expression is dangerous. If nature wants to kill us, well, it's only fair we try to kill it right back. No. Oh hey, Nomi! Nomi is camped out in the lounge. Their holopod screen spread out before them like a drawing table. In another screen, there's a collection of photos of Manticore. Nomi looks between the two screens, their brow furrowing in concentration as they scribble directly onto the screen with a stylus. What are you doing? Well, Nomi replies thoughtfully, I wanted to write an illustrated story about aliens, like integral hyperjet transformation, except using the XENOS here on Vertumna, like manticores and faceless and stuff. But they can talk, and instead of attacking the colony, they help people instead. That's cool. Thanks, Nomi chirps, scribbling happily over the drawing. I got the idea from the second Turbo Girl Hyperjet OVA, you know? The one where Medusa demons show up to the aliens and the Turbo Girls have to band together to defeat their common enemy? Yeah. Nomi looks up at you with a start. Oh, they exclaim. That reminds me, so I'm trying to brush up on my xenoanatomy, and I'm totally fine with writing, but... They blow out a big breath and ruffle their bangs. I kind of haven't been here long enough to make sure it feels right, you know? And to make it go pop. I want to make sure I'm being, you know, sensitive about stuff I don't know a lot about. So I was wondering, could you help me with some of the world building? Yeah. You spend an enjoyable afternoon helping Nomi with their story. When you're done, they give you a big hug and thank you profusely for your help. You're really proud of what you've accomplished. Okay, hey Rex. A snowball lands right in between your shoulder blades, followed by another one zipping over your head. When you turn, Rex is laughing as he scoops up more spark snow. Got you! I guess tackle? Rex throws his arms wide. Coach, I'm open! He laughs, catching you and throwing you into his arms. He spins you around and growls into your neck, squeezing you tightly. It's a good hug, the kind that makes you feel instantly just a little more relaxed. Ooh. Hey, Tangent. Have you seen my delinquent brother? Tang asked, already agitated. He was supposed to appear for his vaccinations before leaving on an expedition again. Dr. Instance messaged me like I'm his keeper or some such nonsense. She sighs and pinches the bridge of her nose. I am done minding him. If he wants to cop up flower petals for 3 weeks or whatever, just whatever else you mind is out there just waiting to infect us, he is welcome to muck around and find out. Okay, I mean, he's just hanging outside the gate if you want to talk to him. Hey, Anemone. Anemone is doing squats in the training yard. 31. Oh, hey, Solana. She jumps up and stretches her legs. Feel like challenging the squat queen? No, just wanted to say hi. No need for a challenge. And I've been thinking, and maybe I remember when I was little, when my parents asked me what I wanted to be, I said I wanted to be a teacher like Hal. So maybe I'll work on that, helping with the kids. Nomi needs help studying for their physics class. They have this idea that they want to be an engineer when they grow up because they like robots and holograms, but they're having trouble actually learning any engineering. Nomi pulls up a practice test on her holopalm. The Earth textbooks are full of this kind of dull route learning, useful only for finding gaps in your knowledge. For Nomi, though, that gap seems to be everything. Oh, I'm hopeless at this, they exclaim, tugging on the ends of their asymmetrical haircut. There's just so many numbers and formulas. I didn't know there was going to be so much math and engineering. And I have to figure out what I'm going to do for my project, they continue. To code a chatbot, Solana, next week. How do I get there from here? Let's look at the test. Only 20% correct. Oh no. Some of their answers were embarrassingly super wrong too. Nomi's final project is due next week, and you have to crunch a whole course load of info into their head and leave them enough time to write their thoughts. How can you do it? I don't know. I don't want to cheat. You cram with Nomi for hours, but by the end you're only a bit both more fatigued and discouraged. There's just too much to learn, they groan. Maybe I'm just not cut out to be an engineer. Maybe there's something else I can do, something that doesn't use so much math. Yeah, that's a mood. 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's not enough. And there's 43, which is a super goal. And now it's late quiet. So let's see if anyone has anything to say this month. Hey Cal, how's geoponics doing? Cal is holding an ice pack to his face. Hey Solana, he greets you, giving you a half-hearted wave. Don't worry, he says, indicating the swelling scrape across his cheek. Kind of weird how me and Rex get so clumsy around the Helios kids, huh? He gives you a significant look. Okay. Well, I guess I'll head back to helping the kids. There's only a handful of kids that need help this month. You're able to give them one-on-one attention, and you feel gratified to see them all improve so fast. Oh good, I hope Nougat's doing well. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Well, here. 39. You're browsing the colony bulletin board on your holopalm over breakfast when you noticed a new post from Nomi. It seems to be a short story. The title, XENOS to the Rescue! Oh boy. You open the story and read through it. Wow, it's actually pretty good. Nomi did a great job of grounding the unrealistic premise of taking manticores with relatable characters and strong emotional story. With your help on some of the finer details, Nomi has written something that truly elevates the art form. You get the notification through your holopalm that you received some kudos along with a message from Nomi. Thanks for helping me, Solana. Here are the royalties. Oh, that's so nice. And now it's pollen season. Once more. Well, there's Cal over there. Hey, Cal. You spot Cal moving with a purpose through the gardens. He stops and gives you a little wave. Hey, Solana. What are you doing? Cal stands up straighter, dropping the trunk he'd been dragging in the dirt, and wipes his hands on his pants. I'm taking this, he says. No one was using it anyways, and it belonged to Socks. He gestures to the other end of the trunk. Lend me a hand, will you? Yeah. You and Cal manage to get to the sturdy wooden trunk into Cal's quarters without much fanfare. He sits on the lid and runs his fingers over the many chew marks that Socks left when she was a baby. At least it's not gonna get recycled now, he murmurs, so I'll always have something to remember her by. I'm so sorry, Cal. You sit on the trunk as well and wrap your arms around Cal's shoulders. He breathes a big wet sigh, like he was only waiting for permission to cry, and lets it all out. You let him cry himself out onto your shoulders, wishing things could have turned out differently. I miss her too, Cal. I wonder what kind of plants what collectible we might find this month. I don't see anything over here. Maybe it's something outside? No. Huh. Maybe down here? There! I knew there'd be something. Sometimes tutoring is more like babysitting, and sometimes it's like counseling. The younger kids all have their own social circles that you don't really understand, like they're some alien race on a totally different planet. Yes! Yes! You try to keep your lessons educational, but also end up spending a lot of time mediating their drama. And there's 34. I wonder if I would have more if I did this one. 37. Yes, I do. And I guess, well, leave off here for now.